Well, hello there to my Virgos. This is Queen Amon Ra coming to you with your general reading, Virgos. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Let's get into it. All right, already prayed over your cards. New you, new love, new career, new life. All right, let's go. See what's going on here. See what's going on here, Virgos. All right. This reading is for the 21st of January through the 31st of January, Virgos. Talking to you wherever Virgo is in your birth chart. Wherever Virgo is in your birth chart. My readings are for your sun sign all the way out to Pluto. So that's all of the planets, right? Sun, moon, rising, all of the planets, all the way out to Pluto. Where you breaking generational cycles, chaining curses. Also, what else? Check your houses, like all of your houses, all of your planetary alignments. So wherever Virgo is placed in your birth chart, you just happen to rule 6th house, but wherever Virgo is placed in your birth chart, I am talking to you. I'm talking to you. All right, here we go. Some energies we're talking about you behind your back and doing something behind your back, Virgos. It's like you're the fisher of human, right? You have a lot of your gifts are growing. You know, they're at its peak during the full moon, right? And so some energies could have been talking about you behind your back in some way, shape, form, or fashion, but it doesn't really matter, right? And recording you. Wow. Okay. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. Right? Your abundance and prosperity are growing, right? But so like I said, it's all new you, new love, new career, new life, you know, those things. As your abundance and your prosperity continues to grow, and realize everybody's talking about you is not saying something negative. That's just it, right? So you're continuing to move on. It feels like somebody was talking about one energy in particular, right? So you're putting your emotions to the side because it's something that's generational here. So not only was somebody talking about one energy, something could be bringing something back to your memory, though. Something could be reminding you of something from the past. So if you're a parent, and you gave birth to something, somebody could have been talking about one child that mirrors somebody else's child, if that makes any sense. Right? So something could be in the family. Right? I'm saying multiple streams of income because somebody was trying to link you to something. Somebody was trying to link you to something, right? And so something is helping you to stay focused because you've mastered multiple streams of income. That's what you've mastered. That's the 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles is about harvest, you know, gaining from your harvest, right? So when you talk about mastering multiple streams of income, that's you talking to somebody about, okay, you can drive a taxi cab, you can work in as a receptionist, you can be a doctor, you can be multiple things, like to make money, right? All legal, obviously. You've mastered, you know, like having an 8-hour job, even if you have to create something that you're doing for 8 hours a day. And so somebody's energy mirrors that. Somebody in your family energy mirrors that. It could be your child, it could be you, whoever. But you're sitting on your throne, keeping your vibrations high, right? This is your strength here. It puts you in a very vulnerable space. Something puts you in a very vulnerable space. You could be an entrepreneur that's mastered multiple streams of income. It does put you in a very vulnerable space as a Tower card, but you're also a prayer warrior, right? So this is where you say, hey, listen, you could have an 8-hour job, or you could have 8 streams of income, right? 8 streams of income can mean you making $100 here, $200 there, $300 there. It may not even add up to a regular 8-hour job, if y'all know what I'm saying. But, yeah, you're praying for people and their kids, right? It's something very valuable. Yeah, because you know your worth and you know your value. Possibly as a parent or the carrier of a seed, or the one that planted the seed, whoever you are, right? You know your worth and you know your value, right? Yep. So you know when to move on from talking about certain things. You just know when to move on from talking about certain things. So, yeah. I'm saying financial independence here. 8 and Ace would be financial independence. Ace of Pentacles is accountability. Yep, accountability for thinking fast, right? So, yeah, somebody is moving on. Somebody is moving on. Somebody could have a Sagittarius moon. I mean, so their 10th house could be Sagittarius. And so somebody is learning how to move on. Like this, your spirit has already moved on from something that you're never going back to when it comes to something. So we got the Knight of Wands and also the Knight of Swords. So it's like two energies. This spirits are just split apart. Something in the physical, you made some kind of connection with talking to someone. And there's certain things you just stay away from talking about. So the outcome is that, you know, you're moving on from something. This is what you possibly have in common in your social circle. This is the Six of Swords here. You're moving on from being disappointed. You've moved on from something. You've moved on from something. Yeah, you're no longer disappointed about something that you could have been disappointed by, but you moved on. It's all becoming clear. Yes, it's all becoming clear, right? Your laughter is medicine. Speak something into existence. The new one is extra special. Yep. Somebody wants to call you, but they haven't changed. Somebody wants to call you, but they haven't changed. And this would be like in your friendship circle, right? Somebody had pretty much seen, you know, looked at you as like, what's happening is that you're transitioning through a storm in life, right? And so some shady things are said about you behind your back. And this is what you possibly have in common with an Aquarius. Some shady things are said about you behind your back. But this right here, people trying to use your words against you. Like I said before, you're saying you're never going back. You something was like help. You were either you helping somebody to move or something. But like I said, somebody is in it to win at all costs. Whoever this energy is, this is a loved one. They in it to win at all costs. This could be your child. If you're a man or woman, doesn't really matter. It could be a sibling somebody is, you know, they want to win at all costs. But trust your first mind. But somebody really wants to use your words against you. Somebody wants the best for you. Third eye chakra cleanse. The person who is being bullied in this situation is somebody who was playing mind games with you. This is somebody who's playing mind games with you. So this is a loved one. And so they were trying to make you responsible for something. But when we look at this right here, this person lives a short distance from you, whoever this energy is. Like I said, y'all could have shared a womb. I mean, like y'all could be siblings. Y'all could be whoever it is, right? Everybody that's talking about you behind your back is not making disparaging comments, right? But somebody wants the best for you. Somebody wants the best for you. So, all right, create the change that you want. Again, you don't have to go back to something. You must have said something. You could have said something that sent some kind of spell work right back. It could have sent some kind of spell work right back. Yeah. Don't cast your pearls before swine. So it's time to release the burden. There could be a, you want to ask source for clarity, right? Yeah, ask source for clarity. So here, your bitter ex's lover one. I don't even know what that means. But something put you in a very vulnerable space. Something put you in a very vulnerable space. That I feel like you're moving on from. Whoever you are, Virgo. Yep, you're moving on from something. Yep, you're moving on from something. So, whatever it is, you're trusting your first mind. Whatever it is, you're trusting your first mind. You could have assumed somebody was talking about you behind your back. Again, when you hear people talking about you behind your back, it could be good or bad. But knew everything. Knew everything. I always just say, just move on. Just move on. Yeah. But yeah, something was happening. Something was happening with something. Yeah, something is broken. Yeah. Something could have broken, or somebody could have tried to break you. This is the obstacles and challenges. Again, this is something you have in common with a loved one. I mean, it's almost like your life, whoever you are, mirrors another loved one's life. Like, eh, yeah, it mirrors another loved one's life. And so some people, like I said, just move on through the storm. They just, and this is what you're doing. You're just moving on through a storm right now. So literally means everything that wants to go, go. Everything that wants to come, come. So taking the right action. Yep. Taking the right action. All right, let's see. Oracle card. Yeah, divine masculine energy. All right. So somebody's in their divine masculine energy. Again, that's taking the right action. Taking the right action is just moving on. Right. This right here, when people move on and they say, because this is Aquarius's card, Aquarius and Capricorn are ruled by a karmic planet. Hey, you're just moving through a storm of life. That's it. You're like, okay, hey, listen, everything that wants to go, go. Everything that wants to come, come. Right. Something is just broken. Something is right here. Some kind of a 5 connects us with the Hierophant, right? And something broke somebody. Somebody's water could have broken, right? But something just broke somebody. Something just basically like, yeah, we're not trying to come back together because something is just broken, right? So Taurus rules second house. So something is over, right? Something is over. Something is broken. So it puts you in a very vulnerable space because somebody has already moved on. Somebody has already moved on. And that's what you have in common with someone. You'd say, oh, you're just moving on. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. See you all in the next video. Bye.